Blog Radio.
The information you hear on the Nutrition Shop's Health Talk with Len is intended to be educational and not intended to diagnose or treat disease. Individual concerns should be addressed to your health professional. It's time for the Nutrition Shop's Health Talk with registered pharmacist, clinical nutritionist, and naturopathic doctor, Dr. Len Branswitz. He's here to use his knowledge to impact your health and change your life. Get more information on the website at thenutritionshop.net. Right now, you can call the Nutrition Shop's Health Talk at 347-989-8205. That's 347-989-8205. And now your host for the Nutrition Shop's Health Talk, Dr. Len Branswitz.
You know, over the years, I pretty much made a joke of this. I kept saying, or when somebody would say to me, you know, I was losing weight all along, but I had one bad weekend and I put it all back on. Or if I just went out and even looked at that cheesecake, it went right into my thighs or butt. And I jokingly said, well, maybe there's like a traffic cop or we see those, the ladies that direct school, they have their little orange vests on and they say traffic goes through or not. Could there be one of those in our guts that are saying, okay, you just ate that cheesecake. Can I burn it as energy? Because, you know, there are some people out there that can do that. The skinny people that can eat all that stuff and never gain an ounce. Yet you look at something and you gain weight. Could there be a traffic officer? I joked about it for decades. Now, University of Texas Health Science Center at San Antonio, the headlines, I saw it, had to print it out. Traffic officer protein governs the speed of the sugar to fat conversion. Sure enough, somebody agrees with me. So, we're going to talk about this one. We're going to get started. We're going to talk about this and try to give you a takeaway for it. But again, we're going to start out with the Starspangled Banner. Stay tuned. And again, you can reach us here at the office at 678-228-8900. The website is thenutritionshop.net. Here it is, traffic officer protein, it says. Scientists in Texas and Pennsylvania have identified a protein sensor that restricts how much sugar and fat our cells convert into energy during periods of starvation. It's possible, the scientists said, that the sensor could be fine-tuned to prompt more sugar and fat conversion in people with metabolic conditions like diabetes, obesity, and cardiovascular disease who need help trimming down and living a healthier lifestyle. We could create a drug that could oversee this. Study was published April 21st in the Journal of Science Signaling. If you want to look this up, Science Signaling 2020, April 24th. If you want a copy of it, just call us here at the office. Senior author Madesh Munaswamy, PhD from the Long School of Medicine at Texas Health Center, is an expert in the function and properties of the mitochondria. Now, if you've heard me talk before, you know that we talk about that often, that powerhouse inside of every cell in our body, primarily in our muscle cells, are what are the engines that burn the glucose we consume. And if we had enough of those, and they were working at top sync, we could theoretically put about 20% into storage and 80% burn, never gain an ounce, and maintain our bodies strong, vibrant. These mitochondria are cell structures that convert sugar and fat into chemical energy called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. We want to offer in the future a solution to the metabolic crisis faced by millions of people across the world. The world has gotten fat, overweight, obese. Millions of people consume too much food, obviously, while millions of others are in poverty and subsist on too little food, obviously. We're studying what happens at the molecular level in both situations, those that don't have enough and those that overindulge. Our bodies continuously move things from cell to cell with what are sort of like roadways and cars. The vehicle required for fat and sugar conversion is called the mitochondrial calcium uniporter. We'll call it an MCU. You just need to think of it like the truck that's delivering the groceries to the Publix or Kroger's. If it's too slow, conditions such as obesity appear. So if the truck don't make it to the engine on time, it's going to stay out there in fat. If it's too fast, we keep dumping it in, malnourishment results. Driving a regulated speed limit at all times is desirable for proper health. So in other words, if you need to drive at 56 miles per hour to get from point A to point B, most efficiently, that's what we need to do. It's too fast, malnourishment. Too slow, we gain weight. In the Science Signaling article, Dr. Muniswamy and colleagues describe another key component that, like a traffic police officer, regulates the roadway activity. We identified a mitochondrial protein called MICU1 that functions as a gatekeeper for this roadway. So I've been talking about jokingly. When nutrient levels are low, that traffic cop clamps down on the channel activity to prevent excess energy transactions. When you're starving, you want to live longer. You don't want to burn all the sugar and fat that you have. So MICU1 slows down the activity. The opposite's also true. If the roadway traffic is driving too slowly, MICU1 can rev it up. In the future, we might design a new drug, obviously, to control this pathway to basically alleviate many cardiovascular, metabolic, and diabetic-related symptoms, diseases, says Dr. Muniswamy. That's our plan. Instead of talking about, why don't you just eat less and more efficiently? When you speed up the channel, all the sugar and fat will be burned and you can slim down. Again, medicine is looking for this panacea pill that says, I can gorge myself every day and still not gain any weight. Like that skinny person you know. The research involves multiple faculty and staff at the Department of Medicine and the Center for Renal Precision Medicine, both at the Long School of Medicine in San Antonio. Collaborators are from the Lewis Katz School of Medicine at Temple University, Penn State University College of Medicine, and Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. Now, that being said, when we look at it from a naturopathic standpoint, how could we do very similar to what they're talking here? First of all, I would strongly recommend we start out and reset the clock in the body by doing a 21-day limited fast that says, I'm going to go for 21 days, eat one meal. That's in the evening. No snacks, nothing but water throughout the course of the morning hours, in the afternoon. Reset the insulin clock. Second, I would come in with an insulin regulator. Glucose tolerance factor chromium is the one that comes to mind. Take it morning and evening to make sure the blood sugars don't go too high or too low, because that is going to trip something else to happen. The use of a properly done digestive enzyme support with a probiotic in it, so that we can try to regulate that leptin ghrelin feedback mechanism from the stomach to the brain so that you don't get as hungry. And lastly, the concept that we've been talking about here at the Nutrition Shop a lot, raising dopamine levels, doing what you can to raise dopamine levels. So why? The pleasure centers are taken care of. So many of us, put my hand up, so many of us like sweets because we're looking to fill some empty void in our bodies. Truth be told, it's a big deal. So when you look at this and say, you want to wait around for a drug? Wait around for a drug. If you don't and you want to do something now, call us and let's see if we can help you get that back together. Here's a little piece on relaxampm.
What if I said to you, there's an all-natural relaxant with all natural ingredients, natural relief from muscle spasms, tension, and stress associated with leg cramps, fibromyalgia, muscle pain, PMS, menstrual cramps, neck and shoulder pain, mild insomnia, restless leg syndrome, lower back pain, back sprains, strains, pulled muscles, nervousness. And then I told you the prep's gluten-free, with an indication for temporary relief of muscle spasms, tension, and stress. 1 to 4 tablets a day as a muscle relaxant, 2 tablets every 3 hours if severe pain. Would that intrigue you? It's a prep that we have from our friends at Foster Regal, produced right here in the continental United States in our FDA-approved lab in Tennessee. It's called relaxampm. Relaxampm. Non-drowsy during the day, but can really help with sleep at night. Relaxampm, natural support for muscle tension and stress. If you're running into those kind of issues and having more issues that you can control other than with pharmaceuticals, give us a call at 678-228-8900. That's 678-228-8900. And let's get relaxampm into your hands and get the help that's needed. Take care.
Amen to that. And again, the number to reach us here at the office, 678-228-8900. Tomorrow morning, we're going to do our Facebook Live broadcast, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Facebook Live. We're going to talk about nutritional support in the fight against cancer. Now, I'm going to put as a side note, in the fight against COVID-19. Same concepts. We'll talk about that tomorrow morning and answer any questions you might have. So make sure you're with us tomorrow morning. We want to get started right at 9 o'clock. It'll be a great time to talk about health. And again, the number to reach us here at the office, 678-228-8900. The website, thenutritionshop.net. Any questions you have, you want to set up your own personal consultation time, we'll talk about that. Again, 678-228-8900. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care.
Now that you received your daily dose, remember you can go back and listen to this information again at blogtalkradio.com or at our website, thenutritionshop.net.
90 seconds. Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.